to combat sports, both being Thai fighters.
115 ปอนด์52
I'm going to assume
กิโลนะครับนักมวยในมุมน้ำเงินมาจากประเทศไทยวันนี้เป็นครั้งแรกที่จะขึ้นมาบนเวที MMA ชกเป็นมืออาชีพแต่เคยชกมวยไทยหลายครั้งนะครับชนะ 127 ครั้งแพ้ 40 เสมอ 1 ฝึกที่ Wildcard Gym ปทุมธานีนะครับท่านผู้ชม Ladies and Gentlemen อนุพล Fokklang เราผู้ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงนะครับมาจากประเทศไทยเหมือนกันวันนี้ก็เป็นครั้งแรกที่ขึ้นมาชกบนเวที MMA เป็นมืออาชีพเหมือนกันครับเป็นนักมวยสากลมืออาชีพเคยชกหลายครั้งมากเหมือนกันครับชนะ 58 ครั้งแพ้ 5 ฝึกที่ชิงโดโจกรุงเทพมหานครท่านผู้ชม Ladies and Gentlemen คมเปียกปัญจเวศ
สุดยอดนะครับผม We will change the channel back to English. Click. I just did that. See what I did? You guys see what I did? Hollywood movie magic happening. Sponsored by King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. The real King Arthur movie that happened a couple months ago. This fight is brought to you by I Only Fly First Class and Kongware, and it is in the strawweight division, 115 pounds or 52.5 kgs, and or the size of my leg, either one. First, fighting out of the blue corner, making his pro debut, but with a Muay Thai record of 127 wins, 40 losses, and 1 draw, representing Wildcard Gym from Bhutan, Anupong. Fokklang! His opponent fighting out of the red corner, also making a pro debut, but is a WBC light flyweight champion with a pro boxing record of 58 wins and 5 losses. Representing Shingi Dojo, Kompayak Shingi. Judges Frederick Delbeck, John Lai, and Sue Payne in the house. And our referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dana Blue.
As we speculated, there are a few striking bouts between them.
Yeah, our fighter Anupong Fokklang from Wildcard Gym has a record of 127 wins with 40 losses and 1 no contest. So knows a thing or two about face punching.
I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that someone else was counting for him because he was too busy fighting Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday every week for many weeks.
I haven't done anything 127 times and won it. You can see the experience here already as both fighters with a little bit more of a slower pace, setting things up. Anupong going low.
In true Thai style, they come out dancing and seemingly gonna feel it out for a moment until they weren't.
Oh,
yeah, they're not having a feel out round.
Yeah, I think once the elbows start flying, it's
there
no
was
longer
no
a feeling
wide
out
crew.
process.
There was no ceiling of the ring. They pretty much came in and just went, let's get violent, and I may wrestle you because I can today. It's like a novelty sometimes.
It is.
Like they grab it and they hold it and they just don't want to let go because it's new and they love it.
I like this clinch takedown. Hold on to the clinch. Both parties stand back up. We should probably name that. It's interesting to see how these traditional strikers deal with the cage. It's quite a nightmare if you're used to fighting in a ring and suddenly you can't use it to your advantage. You can't lean over it. Stuck against the wall eating elbows is never a fun place to be.
I always get curious to see how the clinch will affect a primarily striking fighter. Big squeezing, holding clinches, not the flowy bicep control type clinches.
Boy, this is very, very high level striking when you're on the inside. Elbows are flying from both directions. A big elbow from Anupong. He dives straight in and ends up in top. He was very, very eager to get that top position from the ground and stay there. I don't know if he's got some tricks up his sleeve or it was just all instinct, but very, very nasty, nasty elbow that sent his opponent flying.
Sathorn did a great job using a butterfly hook, keeping some distance and making way to stand. But again, we've got that kind of my new toy headlock thing going on.
Action right here in front of us, Brian. And again, we see a pretty brutal headlock here, but not knowing exactly what to do with it. Tries to go for the hip toss, but here's one of those awkward positions we spoke of a bit earlier. Oh,
the elbows from anywhere.
Anupong is enjoying the elbows here. This is it's a fairly intense first frame of this fight. Anupong looks really comfortable here. Really looking for that, almost an overhand elbow that's coming in over the top there. There it is again, and it landed.
Wow, that was a clash.
Wow, nasty, nasty kick to the body there.
This is the kind of fight people expect when you get two Thais fighting MMA.
Yeah, Full Metal Dojo is, brutal fight. This is amazing first round of action. I will say this, I'm loving every second of this fight
This
so far.
is an absolute awesome fight to watch.
Knee on belly and trying to...
He showed a little bit of acumen when he was on bottom, using a butterfly hook to come up.
He really did.
And he's showing a great fight IQ for a ground fighter, going straight to knee on belly and truly being violent.
Sathorn is
forcing
really...
his opponent to cover up, and he's really unable to defend the position. What a fantastic finish.
Wonderful, wonderful finish, especially considering he was in trouble early.
I thought he was having that.
We have our world-class medical staff here checking on Anupong Fokklang, but moving around a little bit. I think he's going to be okay, but that was a fantastic win, especially coming from behind. Was in trouble early, but kept his composure, got on top, and really, really dropped some damaging shots there.
It's been an interesting few years. I used to work here in Thailand, and it was awesome being able to grab a few of the Thais and teach them how to wrestle, teach them some of the principles and some of the advantages.
For years. Thai MMA is the future. It looks good, it feels good, it is always good. No losers in this dojo, but we gotta have a winner. And so with that, at 4:08 in the first round, your winner fighting out of the red corner, Kompayak Shingi.
That young man truly showed all three ranges of fighting.
Great sportsmanship there by both fighters. Big up, big up.
They about killed each other standing. There's a little bit of decent work by the winner off of his back.
I'll tell you, the butterfly hook escape was legit. It was a legit escape.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't a fluke. He held that butterfly hook for a fair few moments before he used it. And when he got on top, to go straight to knee on belly, taking the best from wrestling right into BJJ, and getting back to the Muay Thai danger of nasty elbows and crashing violence.
You couldn't be no writer. Let's have some more music and bring out the next fight, homie.